you can hear me now. Look at me, dagnabbit. I rehearsed that whole intro. It was a really good intro, wasn't it?
Yeah, I actually thought about crying, and I haven't cried since December of 2006.
Can they hear us? Or just Peter?
Yes, they can hear you. Hello!
Oh, they can hear all of us except for Peter. Peter, you're Marcus now has to be the main.
They can hear Mark, but they can't hear me.
Yeah.
The lost intro.
The intro that will never be found.
The lost intro. That's right. It was a really good intro. You all missed out. I said things like, I'm not telling you what I said.
It was extremely offensive.
It'll be on the extra features.
Just sign up for Patreon.
That's right. I give emails to my patrons.
For 28 months.
28 months.
Hey, Lou.
Aw, that's delightful. It's good to see you.
Nate, you've been one-upped.
It's true.
I think I've been 8-upped.
8-upped.
By a 12-year-old.
Eight up.
How's that feel? She's not really 12. Hold on, just to clarify,
Brianna thought she
for
was
legal
12.
reasons,
For legal
this is a
purposes.
bit.
Brianna legitimately thought she was 12.
Welcome to Game of Favorites, everybody. I am your host, Pete Tony. This is my co-host, Mark.
You don't want to say it how you said it earlier?
Earlier, I called him my regrettable co-host, but that got negative feedback. So I'm going neutral this time. Just neutral.
God saw it within his providence to mute that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Imagine that, him favoring a Jew.
That's the joke that came to mind, and I completely censored it out because I was like, that's not my place to say.
But it's mine.
You can say it, though. Faith Lou, thank you so much for the 28 months. 2 beverages for the 20. Faith, welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for the 8 months. And Yenza, thank you for the 12 viewers. Welcome, Raiders. Yes. This is the Catholic Comedy Game Show. It is not a dating show. Except insofar as it happens on a date, like a calendar date,
This is the truth. I met up with my wife at GothCon 2022.
Yeah, you also meet up with your wife, like,
Have
going
you
for
ever
a walk
had
with your dogs.
Actually, it's just me that walks the dogs.
Oh.
But anyway.
Most of the time.
For like the last 7 months.
Not denying
Well,
that.
actually, Peter, I would say this episode is a dating show. Insofar as I submitted a barbecue recipe to a regular on this channel, Jake Kemp, who made a video about a specific barbecue sauce that requires a lot of dates. Like
Sure.
dried fruit.
Sure. I mean, like, if you like Game of Favorites as a dating show, check out our sister show, Game of Unfavorites, the Figging Show.
Figging sounds like a way worse euphemism than it is.
I know. That's why I used, anyways, so great.
Watch Catholic Answers.
Catholic Answers, you want to sponsor us? It'd be great. You were just guest star. Just come save this mess. But not literally. That's what Jesus does. Great. Hello. Welcome, everybody. If this is your first time here, and you are still here, congratulations. You're doing great. You're doing great.
The test.
You passed the test. That's just part of our hazing strategy, just to make sure, that's what all communities have.
Is this why? So when I think of hazing, I think of the fact that if you do punch Peter, physically, mentally, psychologically, money does emit from his body. It's partially. What's that?
Psychologically, money pours out of his body?
Yeah, like, well, if you demean him a little bit out of love, just remind him where he stands. Just a little bit of change comes out. You pick it up.
Just a little 1-2 to the ego.
We're starting a new cryptocurrency, and the blockchain is built on just demeaning me.
That seems to be the main point of the show.
I think that could go really well. That's a hydrate. I don't have water.
You have a margarita.
I have a margarita.
Yeah.
Veronica, does this count?
There's liquid inside.
It's Mountain Dew. That's basically water.
King Yenzel is asking where this money punch joke comes from, and I don't know, but I was there, and Mark made a promise that if I ever told him that I needed money, he would punch Peter.
Did he promise? I just remember him promising Roth It Up that. How many people have you promised?
That I would punch you?
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Okay.
when they need it.
You have to make up for it by drinking 3. Okay, all right, I'll take it.
How's it going, Council, Faithy, King Yenza, Mrs. Joyful? I know you.
All right, super.
I know her too.
If this is your first time here, or if it's not your first time here, the show works the same way. So like as I explained the show, how the show works, it's still, if it's your first time, if it's not your first time, show still works the same. Show still works the same, no matter how many times you've been here. I hope. I as far as I know. So the way the show works is I have prepared various prompts, such as yard games that slap. We're young and relatable and hip, as you can tell by our choice of words. And then these contestants have all made answers, and we're just going to ask them what they are and vote on what we think our favorite is. So, for example, their answers here are: lawn dart slaps hard enough to require #amputation.
That happened to me once.
Did it?
Yeah.
Which limb are you
Wait,
missing?
the amputation or the lawn darts?
Both.
Here, how many fingers do you have?
That's a personal conversation. All right.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry I asked. All right. Response number 2. Peter, can you explain to me what a game is? #for the bit. That's an inside joke, and I refuse to explain it. Response number 3 is chess with human chess pieces. #Yas Queen. You have to, like, your voice has to crack a tiny bit for that
Yeah.
one. And response number 4 is Dodakji? You know, the paper game from #Squid Game? Oh no. It does slap. So whatever your favorite answer is, there's a hashtag at the end of all these answers. Go ahead, just type your favorite hashtag in the chat and your vote will automatically get counted up. If you want to change your vote, just type in a new hashtag and your vote will change over. And your names will just show up like right here. Voila. And look, your first time, you'll get a little welcome message. That's fun. If you want to text in a vote, text that into 833-523-2837. And if you want to do both chat and text votes, you are also welcome to do that. First text that you put in, you'll get a message back telling you what your code name is.
I don't like this.
Wait, which part?
The way that I think. That just, no, stop it. I'll start. I mean, I don't need money, but I will gladly. You can do it, Jacob.
Thanks.
Good. All right.
We're stuffing the ballots. When are you going to tell them about the pay-to-win model? We're just like American democracy. If you have enough money, you can get whatever you want.
So one thing that I try to do, like, I'll test the market a little bit when I'm thinking about a new feature, but when I add in a new feature, I like to tell people about it when it's ready.
The whole entire idea of marketing is say things about it when it's not ready and potentially mislead people, but at least get them to buy in now.
Right, get people to buy in and also light a fire under the engineers' butts, so that they work and try to meet the expectations that you set. But I am my own engineer.
It's true.
So I just have a soft spot for the person who's doing the actual coding.
I will tell you,
King Genzo wants pay to win.
I will gladly market for you. You know.
That terrifies me. I know that you're being generous here, but that absolutely terrifies me. On the Friendly Balloon Historian. What a fun name. I love it.
Yenza wants pay to win.
She does. And Yenza does have good taste. Okay, guys. Since Cat's out of the bag, this is the idea. If you cheer 100 bits, then your vote counts as 2 votes. That's the idea.
You're welcome.
It's pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah. We're also sponsored now by...
Microtransactions.
Yeah. That's right.
In Game of Favor.
Can contestants start making super packs for all like
super packs are allowed.
Done.
Super packs are people too.
Super packs?
Yes.
super packs?
I'm lost.
Okay.
Steve.c just subscribed for 11
Steve!
months. I just heard my voice and it summoned me.
Hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Hi, folks and folkettes. Stevers.
So in the future, the more you chair, the more you matter.
The more I chair?
The more they cheer.
I was gonna
the more
thank
they
you
cheer.
for calling him out on that.
Listen, we all know I speak funny. But that's not the point.
Well, I thought you were talking specifically to me and how much I chair. That was like, I don't know what you mean, but what? Okay, yeah, that's right. Just like any good democracy, if you have money, you have more say. You have a louder voice.
This isn't the metaphysical kingdom of God. This is the metaphysical kingdom of Peter. And ontologically, you're of more value if you give more money.
Yeah,
That's right.
I guess the logic there is sound.
There you go. You studied theology. You
Guys,
got it.
everyone wants to have some sort of legacy. What I want is a heresy named after me.
That's how you get that Wikipedia page you're looking for.
That's right.
Yeah.
What value
are
is a
well on our way
sub
to
in this
heresy.
pyramid scheme? Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to figure out if I'm able to track when people subscribe with my program.
How about gifting subscriptions? Because I think that would be more beneficial to the rest of the community, right?
That's a good point too. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we could just like listen, you get one free vote for just regular chat and one free vote for text, but you get an additional vote for every 100 bits. You get, I don't know, I mean, a sub costs $5, right? So you get 5 votes for being a sub. You know, like what if, although you only sub once a month, so maybe it's.
That's what I'm saying. Gifting
When you
subs.
spread
can
it out,
just-
it's
you
just-
you
So
can-
it's
Yeah,
one
it should be
extra vote a
5
week?
divided
Yeah,
by 4
like Nate
weeks
said.
divided by 8 rounds.
So you get 1.25 extra votes.
Yeah, it's like the rooting round, guys. We'll get there. You'll get an extra 5% of a vote if you're a sub. Game of
No,
favorites.
I don't
Sponsored
like
by
to break
EA.
the yes and rule, but I hate this idea.
That was worth
This
it.
sounds like a lot of work for you, Peter.
What if we just create a feedback loop so the rich can be in charge of comedy? You know, that's what Hollywood does.
Was that a Jew joke?
No. No, it's only a Jew joke if you make it a Jew joke, okay? I can't make Jew jokes.
Guys, I'm part Jewish. I'm allowed to say that. So is Mark.
It's okay. We commend it.
Just so
Wow.
everybody knows.
We're never allowed back one.
At least not together. Goodness. My votes matter slightly more now.
IT just subscribed for 3 months.
This
My
is
votes
date
matter
night for me and
slightly
Mark.
more now.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
So it is a dating show.
No!
If this is date
let's
night,
go.
then it's a dating
Tag nabbit. Pay to win, brother. All right, look at that. It's time to close the votes. We have a lot of bits going on, and we need them all to stop. We just need them all to end. They've all reached their natural ending point and still kept going. Let's look at some results. We got for our very first round, Nate. 3 votes for lawn dart slap hard enough to require amputation. Very fun. Peter, can you explain to me what a game is? It comes to us from Brianna. 7 votes. Wins the round.
thank you, everybody.
Good job. Good job. Zoom muted you out on my end. It
Yeah,
didn't.
it
It didn't
muted you
hear.
Oh no, I cheered for myself really loud.
Oh, good. Good. I refuse to, at least for a response like that. Chess with human chess pieces. Hashtag yes queen. Nicely done. Connor got you 5 votes. And Jacob, can you help me? How do you pronounce that? I know I butchered it.
I don't speak Korean. So.
Okay. Jockey.
That's just a jockey.
There. That one. The Squid Game game.
The Squid Game, yeah.
5 votes. Nicely done all around. Let's see what that says at the scoreboard. Rather predictable. It's 1 point per vote in round 1. So Nate is at 3. Jacob and Connor are both at 5. And Brianna is in the lead with
You
7.
don't want to explain what happened?
Oh, by the way.
What?
You don't want to explain the bit?
Do I want to explain the bit? No! The bit keeps coming up. I'm tired of this. Okay.
Everyone obviously knows the bit, hence the voting. So
For our new viewers, because we have a few new. Okay, so once upon a time, we this was July GothCon. We were hanging out at a table, and Brianna was asking me about the financial status of Game of Favorites. Tactfully, tactfully, and like I tend to be fairly transparent, but I don't want to get into it now. So she asked me like, "Hey, so how are you doing with Game of Favorites? And like, does this support you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm in the black." And she said, "So when you say in the black," and I butt in at this point and explain what in the black means. She was asking follow-up questions and also runs a business, but I didn't catch that, and I just went into full teaching mode. So that's Mark's favorite moment of the past month.
It was that, and then Nixter Wixter going, "Yeah, BREANNA, money, that paper your husband gives the cashier whenever you're leaving the store." And so we were at my in-laws, BREANNA's parents, on Sunday for lunch after church, and Pam, my mother-in-law, goes, "So Peter, can you explain money to me?" And he spent about an hour and a half just getting roasted.
Yeah.
He's sick of it, but
I am sick of it. The problem is,
that'll be the official closing of this bit.
Maybe. I doubt it.
I'm tired of it. Are you? Yeah, now I have new ones.
You are. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Map Hack. Yeah, no, the trouble is I'm still reacting to it in strong ways, and that makes me think that people will still keep bringing it up. I don't think it's over for me yet. Look at the dating show.
You're the one that keeps bringing it up too.
Me? When have I brought it up?
Peter is a
Because
master.
then you'll be like, oh yeah, let's, it's an entertainment show. Like, BREANNA, do you need me to explain entertainment to you?
That's true.
You brought that one on yourself. You did that one.
That was on Twitter. Everyone could see that.
Wait, I didn't bring that up. Somebody else said that, and I just rolled with the bit. Okay, well, that's fine. This is the rooting round. If you have a favorite contestant, go ahead and root for them. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves real quick? This is the only round where... Oh, I lost my wire. This is the only round where the answers are not anonymous. So if you want to know who you're voting for, that only happens once in a blue moon, just like in politics.
Hi, I'm Nate. I'm drinking pecan flavored beer tonight because my friend hated it, so he gave it to me for free.
Shiner box.
Do you hate it? How is pecan beer?
It's very sweet.
Interesting.
It tastes a bit like caramel or like root beer.
Okay.
That sounds delicious.
Maybe.
Look, it's a free beer.
There's no beer like a free beer. A free beer is the best tasting.
Just imagine a sponsorship with product placement. And they're like, hey, yeah, so we're drinking this tonight from our sponsors. It's a free beer.
Nate is also wearing a fantastic hockey jersey.
No.
Yes.
It is beautiful. It makes me
Go
happy.
Fairbanks Ice Dogs.
Free beer. Thank you, Faith. Well, great. All right. So a vote for Nate is a vote for free beer. I don't know who's providing the free beer, but a vote for Nate is a vote for free beer. That's great.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
you're fine.
I tend to fidget.
Hey, take a breath.
I just
You're loved.
We understand this is your first time.
Yeah,
doing this,
you're
but
cherished.
You're doing great.
Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Everyone, can everyone in chat give some encouragement to Peter? Sometimes he needs it.
Just a little nervous.
Yeah. So if you guys could just give some hype for Peter. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, son.
You're doing great, buddy.
Thanks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Does anybody else want to introduce themselves?
I will introduce myself.
Sweet. Ow.
My name is Connor. On Twitch, I'm TC, and also TC904 on Twitter as well. And speaking of Nate's hockey jersey, I do a hockey podcast with my brother, and I'm very mad at my current favorite hocky team.
Oh, what'd they do? Did they insult you?
Peter, we don't have time for this.
That's the
simultaneous.
He's gonna pull out like a
Not
whiteboard and start
enough.
writing, and
that's the Pittsburgh Penguins, right, Connor?
No, it's the Philadelphia Flyers, and they are making moves.
They're making moves. That's exciting.
I mean, they got the best mascot.
No, listen, I've been learning about
Also,
sports
they-
ball. Making moves is a positive
Possible they
thing.
gave their trainers cancer.
Thank you, Yenza,
Oh,
for
look at
the
that. Look at
1,000
that.
bits.
She's cheering you on. Well, I mean, it is Philadelphia.
It's not great.
I thought
Well,
I thought
Wawa's not great.
I thought
You're
you were more of
such
an
a
Eastern
user.
Pennsylvanian than a Western Pennsylvanian.
Wawa's is the only thing valuable out of Eastern PA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wawa or
Well, that's
Sheets?
for Wawa.
Wawa's over
Yeah,
Sheets
he's,
any day.
he's a
Oh,
Wawa
Wawa
fan.
fan.
Yeah.
Sheets tweeted at him saying that they're very disappointed in him.
I tweeted, I was like, I'm from Western PA, and I'll say that Wawa is greater than Sheets, and Sheets responded to me on Twitter, we're extremely disappointed in you.
You fought Jake Kemp yet? Because Jake Kemp will.
Jake responded to that and said Jake was disappointed too.
Aw, Jake. That hits harder.
While it's still my turn, I should also say that I am known in these parts as Florida Man.
That's right. Florida
What do you
Man
think about
1.
Florida Man?
We
Hit
also
me.
have Florida Man 2, who
We don't talk about Florida Man too.
we suspect that Florida Man 1 and 2 are different people, but we also suspect they might not be.
You've met both of us
Yeah.
in the same room,
Yeah.
IRL.
You know, I can't confirm or
One
deny
could
that.
easily
That
be a
means
hologram.
nothing.
You can hire an actor.
Yeah.
I still think that
Oh,
Florida
true.
I think I have money to
2
hire an actor.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
because Nate was talking about what he was drinking, I am drinking Four Roses single barrel.
Yenza understands.
Yeah. Same person.
No,
Oh,
just because you
person.
pay bits doesn't make it true.
no,
Listen, in democracy, the more money you spend, the more
The
true
more
it
right
is.
you are.
Yeah.
Well, this
With
is a
more money
Catholic show.
comes more truth. That's just
That's the gospel.
That's a drug. Yeah. I will say, when I picked up Florida Man 2, I did receive a mysterious payment from Florida Man 1 in the form of like 700 bits on Twitch. So. And then I went and spent that money at Sheets.
Pay to win. It's fact and truth.
Thank you, Yenza.
Power is truth.
Perfect. She understands.
Yeah.
She understands. Hello, Mrs. Joyful Mom and Dad. Is that how I?
You could call them by their names. Do you
Well-
remember them?
Yeah.
You do?
Trent and Pam.
Boom.
Yes! Look at me remembering things. Huh, I was nervous. Did you see the fear in my eyes? Like, am I going to get this right? I don't
it
know.
was great.
All right, great. So that's Connor. Connor, super glad to have you.
Hit me.
Hit you? Oh,
Hit
it
me.
me. It me. Okay, I was like, are you in my back?
Look at this. All the love, Peter.
Yeah. Pizza! Fantastic. Thank you, Council of Crazy. All right, Jacob, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Jacob. I'm me.
Oh.
I am known as the contestant Oremus, spelled Oremoose, like the animal. And that's like across every social media, just about Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I'm an artist, so oremoose.xyz. I couldn't get oremoose.com. That was owned by, it was expensive when I first wanted to get it. And now there's like a Oremoose, like a leather company. They actually
Really?
reached out and wanted to buy my Instagram handle.
Really?
But I'm like, at that point, I had it for like 10, 12 years. I'm like, sorry, you don't have enough money to buy it.
Oh, power move.
I mean,
I'm just like, sorry.
Not the
no.
decision I
Did
would have
they-
made, but a power move.
did they have a price point they were offering? I'm so curious. That's fascinating to me.
We didn't really get that far to actual cash value.
I
but
would have strung
from my
along,
understanding-
even if I didn't plan on selling. I would string them along just because I would want to know what they were offering.
Yeah. I want to see what something like only like I think they originally said like $200. I'm just like,
Yeah,
no,
$200
that's-
no.
yeah.
No.
no.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can check out my art at oremus.xyz because that was a cheap URL to have. And for me drinking, I am drinking like a liter of Kool-Aid because I don't have any alcohol in my house.
But I like the fancy bottle for the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great because I have like one of those like big tins of like Kool-Aid mix. So just one scoop goes in and then fill it up with water. And then I like mine shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
And it mixes it all up. and boom, it's a happy time.
That's great.
Wonderful.
Yes. I now just want to walk up to a bar. One Kool-Aid, shaken, not stirred.
Well, that's amazing.
Jacob, are your nails painted green? Because
My
you
nails
are the
are painted green.
contestant.
Yes. Oh, not because of that. It's more because a friend of mine, she's getting her degree. She's getting like a certificate in like nailology or whatever it's called when you become a nail person. She's like, I need to give masculine people manicures, and like all of her other guy friends says no. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Like,
Really?
it's
That's
free.
very
It's
very
of
sweet.
you.
Yeah, that's how
So
my wife and
they're a
I
little
started
chipped. I need
dating.
to go and get them touched up. But,
I thought you met your wife at GothCon.
I did, and that's a reminder. GothCon is a dating show.
GothCon is a dating show?
To our current GothCon attendees, surprise!
going in single, coming out paired. How's it gonna be? It's like a
More common
murder
than you think.
mystery, but in the end, you get hitched.
Jacob, how long have you been in Brooklyn?
I have been in Brooklyn for all of it's August, so since March.
Okay. And
I
I
moved
heard.
up to Manhattan to start work at NYU
Okay.
in January, and then I moved to on Ash Wednesday. I moved actually.
Okay.
That was my big
God.
big sacrifice for the day, was trying to move from Manhattan down to Brooklyn.
Sounds like a rough Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Chad is closing votes. Hold on 1 second. First, Brianna, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Brianna Liberto. I am Mrs. Joyful because I am the Joyful Minds better half. So that
That's
is
true.
what I would recommend. I am not on Twitch as a streamer. I'm not on any social media worth following at all. So please go follow the Joyful Mind instead, because he talks about me a lot, all in good ways, because he loves me.
Aw.
So that's where you can keep up with that. But I also am I started a performing arts center when I was in college. We're in our 10th season now. So we do dance, music, theater, and circus classes for kids of all ages. And so that's a lot of fun. But I get to use the platform to also build character into the lives of our students. And that's kind of what's the most important thing there. So it's a really great gig.
That's actually how we met. I was one of her students.
You fit the circus vibe.
You tell a different story every time.
Every time.
Uh,
You'll never know the real one, apparently.
If you Mrs. Joyful comes up on Joyful Stream all the time. Like, one of the recurring bits is, "Hey guys, should I yell up the stairs and ask my wife for a sandwich?" Like,
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a running bit of his.
Well, if you watched me,
How does that work for you?
I don't.
it's just a bit, so it goes over well, because I can yell extremely loud, and you'll be like, "Oh, Mark's just sneezing." So, people laugh, and then they throw money at me, and I dance like a clown. That's my job.
And
Yeah.
indirectly, that money that they throw at you goes to you getting your own sandwich,
Delivered.
not from her.
Right.
So in a sense, she's making you a sandwich without actually making you a sandwich.
This isn't a dance.
That's an impersonation of Mark right there.
Yeah.
That's what Mark sounds like.
Yeah, actually, that's not too far off. It really scared me. Music is how we met, though. We actually did meet over music. Well, I mean,
Yeah, so we do music on Joyful Minds Twitch stream as well, so that's fun. So I get to sing while he plays guitar, and that's how we bond. So it's,
I take that back.
come support us bonding.
We met when she was a freshman and I was a
Apparently,
senior.
we
and
need
Yeah.
an audience.
Yeah, it helps. She did not like me when we met, clearly.
No,
Still working on
he
it.
was really arrogant.
He hasn't really let that go yet, has he?
Wait,
Did a really good job at toning it down in order to win me over.
Yeah.
And then we got married, and it was just like, doesn't have to pretend anymore.
See, I'm not sure if you're actually arrogant or if it's just a bit. I still suspect it's just a bit.
We'll never know. All right.
The long game.
And that's our co-host. I'm going to close the votes for real now. Whoever you want to root for, go ahead and type their name in the chat real quick. And every time you vote for whoever you're rooting for in the other round, your vote counts for more than one vote. It counts for 1.05 votes. Is that fascinating to you? Hopefully, but also it's convoluted. Hello, Cecily. So if it doesn't make sense, then just discount it as math. Math will happen. Math will happen. That's all. If whoever you're rooting for, you get to support them more because of math. Thank you, math.
Could you explain math to me?
Listen, explaining math. A lot of people have a lot of questions about math.
Okay, so when I make
sounds like it would be like an entire isn't there like an entire course on just understanding the origins of math?
So let's say I have a collinear equation.
Like a math?
And my R fit isn't like above 50%. Does that mean I can have strong confidence in the output of my variables? You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Statistics,
do.
everyone. That's what drives the game. Throw your money at Peter.
If you have an R squared of 50%, I wouldn't trust anything.
Yeah.
All right, that's my answer there. All right, so we've got 12 folks voting for Connor. Very nicely done. Brianna, you have 8. Jacob, you have 3, and Nate, you also have 3. Beautifully done all around.
I have so many friends.
You have so many friends.
Yay!
I didn't.
Florida man's at it again, paying the win.
Wait, hold on. Florida man 1, 2.
I paid nothing.
Is this Florida man through 1 through 12?
Wouldn't it be Florida Man 12 through 13?
Oh, because you're Florida Man 1. You are the original Florida Man.
Actually, I
Florida
voted for
Man
myself,
Prime.
so that would be 1 through 12.
1 through 12. Okay.
Real name's
You voted
Adam.
yourself
Florida
twice.
Man.
Floradum.
That actually sounds like a great band name.
Rick really does.
That's Florida.
Honestly.
I mean,
Or like an
isn't that
Ocean's
just like a
12
Leonard
movie,
Skinner
The
cover
Florida
band?
Man.
Get my guitar out. We'll go write the song. Kidding.
Isn't the Florida Man just a Leonard Skinner cover band?
Maybe the real Florida Man.
Probably.
All right, let's see our scoreboard, what that does. We've got Nate is at 5.1, Jacob is at 7.2, Brianna is at 13, and Connor has jumped up to first place at 13.6. Nicely done all around. Today's theme, by the way, there is a theme in honor of St. Lawrence, whose feast was yesterday. We're having a barbecue theme tonight. He was roasted alive. That's how he died. And his dying words were, "Turn me over, this side is done." And so now he's the patron saint of both barbecues and comedians. So good old St. Lawrence. It's a fantastic story. One of my favorites. So, barbecue theme. And in his honor, this is the St. Lawrence barbecue. Emergencies to prepare for when planning a barbecue. You know, St. Lawrence would appreciate it if you have a little foresight when planning these events, because, you know, people can get hurt. Let's see what the contestants have come up with. I love that we're 40 minutes. Listen.
I didn't say anything.
We're just going to. We'll just let the editor take care of it. You know, it's fine.
How do you fix that?
Well, I make a note to myself that I need to address that one day in the future, and I never do. But the quick fix on the spot is I just look over here, and then I can see the whole response. Make sure Jesus is there in case you run out of condiments. Hashtag water into sauce is the hashtag on that one. That's incredible. I love it. Response number 2 is what to do when there are raisins in the tater salad. Hashtag tater salad. Oh, I know who wrote that. There's someone here that mentioned that they wanted to be a troublemaker. Actually, they all mentioned that. Response number 3. The Christian on the rotisserie is roasting your lame pagan barbecue. Hashtag burn. Oh, it almost made it. It's just like pixels away.
I thought it was Burr, like they're a big fan of Bill Burr.
Ooh, or Hamilton.
Never heard of it. What's that?
Yeah.
Response number 4. It's really big in Hollywood. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Response number 4 is coup attempts on the grillmaster. Hashtag high stakes. Get it? It's a pun. I love that. All right, so the first hashtag is water into condiments. The third hashtag is hashtag burn. And those are the ones that are off screen. I need to just change the character
Water in
of
the
it.
condiments or water in the sauce?
It is water into sauce. You are right.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're like, okay.
Don't trust my memory. That will get you hurt. That won't work. That won't be good. Won't be good at all.
Like how you were supposed to get up after a 20-minute nap, but it was 4 hours later.
Listen, I was tired.
We thought Peter was dead, everyone.
That's not a. That's yeah. I was gonna say that's not really a nap. That's a short sleep.
Yeah, that's half a
It's a
sleep.
full REM cycle.
I legitimately thought Peter was dead, but you know.
It's like 20 minutes till 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
It's a social
pretty sure he wants to be up now.
He's gonna be up. There's a lot of caffeine in that drink I made for him.
We should have sent Plutarch in to wake him up.
That would have been great.
Bubba.
Not the Greek philosopher, the dog that's 90 pounds in our house. But has some
Okay,
resemblance.
I was definitely thinking Hunger Games and the Plutarch
Yes.
barbecue scene, but
I don't remember that.
Well, you don't like that very much. You made it clear to my wife. So here's a fun.
Is pizza available?
Yeah, it's pizza is always. Come on over. We have
We actually
pizza.
have pizza upstairs
We
right
do
now.
have pizza.
We have. Mark made it.
Huzzah.
I didn't
And
make
then
it.
Mark,
you
I
put
need
it-
maple whiskey.
And
Send
you
help.
put it into these cardboard boxes that say Pizza Hut on them.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Why did you pick the name Pizza Hut?
Well, you ever see the movie Spaceballs?
I have. I don't know where you're going with this. I'm nervous.
You don't. Okay, so
Oh, Pizza the Hut.
yeah. Listen,
That's where you're
I used to
going.
be I liked. I as a child wanted to be like I'd eat that Pizza the Hut. Like it was appetizing to me. It was cheese and pepperoni, and I like cheese and pepperoni. So look at that bigger part of the gabba you know, and it didn't happen. But a man can dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, look, you got people doing the wrong hashtag. Water and
I
condiments.
do. Dag nabbit. It's water into sauce. It's water into sauce. I'm sorry, monoxide. I'm sorry.
Never want to get poisoned by them.
Monoxide?
Yeah.
No, it's just carbon monoxide. We just have to make sure that carbon and monoxide don't get together.
That was a better joke almost.
Yeah. Almost.
We could just combine both jokes.
Oh, goodness. All right. Did I close the votes? I don't remember. I'll close them now. Delightful. Wonderful stuff all around. Let's go ahead and see what the results are. Who wrote what? Are you nervous?
I have nerves of steel, but they're a little bit rusty right now.
All the mods have the power to close the votes, and they are abusing their power tonight.
I like it.
It is a funny bit. All right,
Can I
fine,
become a
whatever.
mod then?
No! Make sure Jesus is there in case you ran out of condiments. Comes to us from Brianna. Nicely done. Got you 2 votes. What to do when there are raisins in the tater salad? Oh, Jacob, that was you. I totally thought that was Nate because Nate is a troublemaker. Nate was talking before the show about how he wants to bring up regional traditions for barbecues.
I do.
And just like cause havoc and just see. So I instantly thought like raisins and tater. Oh, that sounds like a regional practice for.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I was going to say, I don't know what region does that. I'm canceling them right now. I don't care if they are my favorite form of barbecue sauce. If they put raisins in their tater salad, they are falling off the rankings.
I don't know if I could. I will. So raisins and tater salad. I would try it just because I try things once before I say no. But I'm not optimistic about that. However, I will make an argument for apples in coleslaw. That's tasty.
Yes.
What about grapes in chicken salad?
Sometimes depends on the chicken salad.
Good chicken salad.
A chicken
well with grapes.
Yeah, there you go. If it's a chicken salad that goes well with grapes, sure, grapes can be there.
Just wanna make sure.
That's called a tautology. The Christian on the rotisserie is roasting your lame pagan barbecue comes to us from Connor. Nicely done, got you 7 votes. And 2 attempts on the grillmaster, #high stakes, comes to us from Nate. Wins the round, 8 votes. Very well done. Let's see what that does to the scoreboard. We have Jacob is at 8.6. Brianna is at 15.9. Nate has jumped from 4th to 2nd at 16.4. And Connor is still in the lead with 23.6. Next round, each vote will be worth 2 points.
Did you tell them about the final round for breaking ties? How it turns into Fight Club?
So Listen. This is beautiful thing about math. I'm going to explain numbers to you real quick. You know how like irrational numbers I just continue on forever? Since I have irrational numbers worked into people's scores with square roots of 2 and all that, I believe that it is impossible for people to have the same score if you go to enough digits at this point. You would have to get the same number of votes every single round and the same number of rooting votes.
So how far out would that go then?
On the screen, it only goes to 1 digit. However, if I need to go behind the scenes and figure out who the true winner is, I will do it for science. I will do it for science.
We gotta try this out now.
Yeah, just coordinate
New
yourselves
goal for
to
the
get to this to within 1/10 of a point of each other. Good luck.
We are going to be as irrational as possible.
Is 1/3 an irrational number? No. And if we were in a base 12 system, then it would just be 0.4 and it would be beautiful and succinct and we wouldn't have to worry about this repeating nonsense. This is silly base 10 counting systems.
I have no comment for you.
Dozenal. We could call our counting system the Dozenal counting system.
Math.
Yeah,
You're done with that. Who's coming to the barbecue? It's a very open-ended question. These are the most terrifying questions.
Again, why are you taking money out of people's bank accounts every time you hit that formula button?
Yenza, thank you for giving me money out of your bank account.
Stop talking about math. I came here to have fun.
Thank you.
Yes.
Never. I'm a math teacher now. It's fun.
Who's coming to the barbecue?
The math business.
Anyone with a smoking butt. # pork butt. Listen, that's
spicy.
That is the line that we approach but do not cross right there. That's what that is. Response number 2 is your pagan friends. # drawn to the flames. Ooh. Tag Navi.
That goes well with that music.
Yeah, that was for the first response right there. That's Faith Alu's voice at the end there.
Beautiful.
Response number 3.
Oh, it sounds like a 12-year-old.
It does. Response number 3 is hungry people. # feed them. I'm a hungry people. And response number 4 is pyromaniacs. Just straight up # pyromaniacs. Listen. If you're not a pyromaniac before the grill is lit, you are now that it is lit. You know, like there's fire. When there's fire, everyone becomes a pyromaniac. It's unavoidable.
I used to be a little bit of one.
Yeah.
Oh, I lit a lot of stuff on fire. I actually almost once caught the woods by my house on fire.
One of my dad's stories. He was playing in the yard, and he found a prop dynamite stick, but he didn't know it was a prop. He thought it was the real thing, and so he like hides behind the shed and starts trying to light the fuse on this dynamite stick. And looking back on it, he's like, really glad that was a prop.
Yeah. I would have went as far as possible. Oh man, there was like a little wooded area that was covered with dry leaves, and I threw a lighter in the fire, and then the lighter exploded, and then the tree went up.
Wow.
And then my cousins and I had to fight the fire with their hands, and we sat there for like 34 minutes, beating the fire out with our hands and hoodie. And then we eventually.
Did you win?
Didn't your cousin come running with like?
I sent my cousin
like carrying water in his hand.
No, I sent my cousin. My house was right down the street. I said, "Go get a bucket of water," and he goes there. And like 10, 15 minutes later, he comes back with an ashtray with water in it, and he spilled most of it. I don't have a lot of respect for him. Anyways. I still love it.
I couldn't find a bucket, but I have this colander. It works well enough.
Pennsylvania man.
Oh, amazing.
Eyedropper just.
The funny thing is he had the hoodie that he used to fight that fire until like after college because he never really grew much, and he had the holes in it. Like he could, like, you know how it's popular to have a jacket now with holes for your thumbs, like in sleeves. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He had that just because of a fire. And it, so, you know, trend setting.
Oh, amazing. It's delightful. All right, let's go ahead and see some results. See, we're catching up. It's not going to be a late episode. It always, Game of Favorites, you know, approaches time differently. Somehow it always ends on time-ish. It's been a long time since we've run over clock. All right, who's coming to the barbecue?
Is that a challenge?
No, please no. Anyone with a smoking butt? Connor, and chat. Talking to both of you after the show. Because pork butt is actually, that is a barbecue thing. That does make it. That does kind of make it slightly.
It's on theme.
It's not even the butt
this-
of the pig; it's like the shoulder.
Right, yeah. That brings it slightly more on this side of the line. That, you know, like we're technically okay. The editors will groan,
Dancing.
but they'll have to allow it.
Can I execute my editorial power?
You don't? Do you have editorial power?
I have a lot of
When do
power.
you have editorial? Why?
Since he
Who
bought
gave
it,
you editorial power?
I did.
purchased it.
That's on the internet that you're using.
Fair enough.
I approve.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Mark.
We don't show shoulder here, Connor.
I'm sorry, Steve.
I'm sorry. Yeah, why do you think I'm wearing 3 layers to get to my shoulder? Okay, there's the suit jacket, there's this, and then there's another shirt underneath. I just and then this tie helps keep everything in place. Just to keep your shoulders safe.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous world out there.
I actually once yelled at him because your shoulder showed. Give him a quick slap.
Peter, did someone ask you what you were wearing?
No, we were just talking about shoulders. What? I was just.
He was explaining clothing to us because, you know.
You know.
So there's buttons. How do they work?
All right, we're about to
Moving
find
on.
out what the X button in the top right does. All right, we've got your bacon friends right to the flames comes to us from Brianna. Nicely done, got you 3 votes. Hungry people comes to us from Jacob. Jacob brings us to hungry people.
We're all hungry people.
Got you 2 votes. And Nate with the Pyromaniacs. That's kind of like just an offshoot from the Animaniacs. The kind of their cousins all formed together to create the Pyromaniacs. Got you 6 votes. Well done all around. Let's see what that's to the scoreboard. We've got Jacob is at 12.6, Brianna's at 22, Nate is at 28.4, and Connor is building a bit of a lead for himself at 43.9. I know. Connor
All my
is
good rounds are coming out early, so I am concerned.
Well, you know.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. The secret ingredient in Patch's signature barbecue sauce. And you know it's authentic because we have the trademark symbol.
Go ahead. No. No, seriously.
Proud of you.
Stop.
Okay, good. If you censor yourself, honestly, I shouldn't pry.
Okay.
Faith Lou. He said,
That's
but
how
he
I
won
work.
my vote.
If I say, what did you say? And he says nothing, I leave it at that.
Yeah, smart. That's very smart. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's go ahead and see some responses. Oh no, Plutarch and Effie's slobber. Hashtag oops. Council, thank you for the 400 bits. I appreciate you. Response number 2 is the square root of 11 herbs and spices. Hashtag irrational.
Should you maybe explain that joke to me?
No more math. We have reached our math quota. Wait, that's math. No.
You cannot escape math. Response number 3. I value Patches' trust, so I will keep his secret. Hashtag trust. Aw, that's really good.
Oh.
Patches will remember that when he comes into power. Response number 4 is Chick-fil-A sauce. Hashtag the Lord's Queue. Listen, don't go to these silly barbecues. Go to the Lord's Queue.
I'm going to censor myself again.
Good. I'm proud of you. Where did I leave Patches? I remember grabbing Patches at some point.
I think he's in my dog's cage.
No, he's not. He's absolutely not. Oh, there he is. He's right here. Huh. Phew. The quote looks much more ominous when it's out of context. Patches will remember when you comes into power. I think you need a space between quote and ad. I think that's how it works here. Yes, there it goes. There it goes. For a second, I was worried that Patches himself was the secret ingredient. That's terrifying.
You ever have rabbit before?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I have. It's real tasty.
He's old enough now.
He's okay.
I love the greasiness, yet tenderness of the rabbit legs.
Mark, you are eyeing Patches a little too much when you're making those statements.
All I know is don't let Patches be by himself.
Just a quick aside from the bit, I want to point out that Patches is not a real rabbit. He is a stuffed animal. I'm sorry to do this to everyone, but I am trying to protect my property and my mascot. It's important. Sometimes.
Is it true?
I just want to know, what do herbivores know about good barbecue?
Good point.
Okay, I want you to look Patches in the black beady eyes and tell him that he's just an herbivore.
You are a toy.
Patches, what did you eat today?
He probably ate souls. I don't know. I never watch him eating. He just feeds himself.
Patches, but wait. Patches, you just were very clear that Patches isn't real. So if it's not Patches, isn't real,
no. I'm back in bit mode, clearly. Or actually, here. Mark, can you close your ears for a second? You don't need to hear this. Listen, Patches is real. I'm just trying to throw Mark off his scent, okay? That's the truth. If you want the truth, that's the truth. Yeah. Only Mark needs to hear.
I think he's actually protecting Mark from himself because, as referenced, it's not an if, it's a when Patches comes to power.
That's right.
Patches can't come to power if Patches is in my stomach.
Have you seen the Alien series?
Yeah, I have.
I was going to say the Men in Black, mechanized from the inside.
We don't know how I work.
Oh, it's true. It's true. This is in a weird
add
spin.
2 quotes at once?
That's
incredible.
You should
No.
check Patches for tips.
No. I mean, that is all considered one giant quote.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Did you have Father Mark bless your room and Patches whenever he blessed the house? Because if you're saying he eats souls, I'm not comfortable with that. But we're just
I want to scratch that from the canon. I don't know if I want Patches to be known as a soul eater. It's a bit weird for a Catholic game show.
He's a Dementor.
No, I'm not. We'll pivot
Soul
that.
for Jesus. The bunny has absorbed the power.
Your soul is mine. What was that? No, that was just Patches. Okay.
Oh no. All right, let's go ahead and see some results. We've got Plutarch and Effie Slobber comes to us from Brianna. Nicely done, got you 4 votes. The square root of 11 herbs and spices comes to us from Jacob. Nicely done, got you 5 votes. I value Patch's trust, so I will keep his secret. Comes to us from Nate. Wins the round. Very well done. Very diplomatic of you. 7 votes.
Patches, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Stop. We can't substitute in Patch's name for Jesus. I draw the line there. That feels weird.
Jens has a good point. He's just keeping the soul safe for Jesus. Is he purgatory?
Yeah. Purgatory, where you get patched up.
Purified by Patches.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
This checks out.
You go to Purgatory and you start downloading a new firmware patch. That's where you get his name.
You said 2 things today that have made me want to walk away. And that was number 2.
Only 2. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Response number 4 is Chick-fil-A sauce comes to us from Connor. Got you 5 votes. Well done. Let's see what this does to the scoreboard. Nate should be coming back a little bit. We've got Jacob is at 26.8. Brianna's at 33.8. Nate still in second with 48.2. And Connor in the lead with 58.2.
Concerned at the game show.
All right. How do you like your steak? 82 bits. Thank you. That's an interesting number.
The pay to win's really sinking in.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
it doesn't start yet, but you can pretend it does.
Would 82 bits give you an extra 82 hundredths of a vote?
82,000 more votes. I don't like fractions or decimals. It was never my strong point.
How about percentages?
Nope. Technically,
You don't
it's a
like-
whole number. It's going to be 0.82 and or 0.082 or 0.0082.
Tell you what. Uh-huh.
I was going to say maybe.
Why
it
are we doing
multiplies
math
your
again?
vote by the
I don't
square
know.
root of 82.
I just asked a quick question, and then you're like, okay, fine. How do you like your steak? Let's talk about steak. No more math. Steak now. It's steak time. Response number 1 is inside a quesadilla with a Baja Blast from hashtag T-Bell.
何お前はもう死んでいる。
Is that
No
100 more
math.
votes? 100,000
I
more
will leave.
votes? 1,000 more votes, Peter?
Well, it would be 1 vote divided by 100.
That's not-
No math. No math. Yenza will leave. Do you like Yenza being here? I like Yenza
I
being
literally
here.
asked her to be here
Yeah.
instead of you.
Exactly. So no more math. Stop bringing up math. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the unnamed quantity of. Thank you for the bits. Just thank you for the bits. There you go. Then we don't have to bring numbers into this. Response number 2, Cajun style. Hashtag burnt. Cajun Chris, Eugene makes coffee. Are you here? Friends. Please tell me you're here. Can we get someone to clip this so that we can send it to Cajun Chris and Eugene makes coffee and let them know we are thinking of them? They're gonna hate this.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's their culture. And
Right.
You can't escape it.
We're just trying to understand Cajun culture, you know?
Like,
you know?
everything's better when it's burnt.
Yeah. I still am wrapping my mind around that. Response number 3, like Game of Favorites game, without Peter being the butt of a joke. Hashtag rare.
Down.
Forget my heart going on. That song is going.
Oh, I love it.
That song will go on.
That's
and
right.
On and on.
Response number 4. Through the hearts of my enemies. Hashtag Vampire Slayer. Hey, that's topical. That's that viral game that people have moved on from mostly by this point. Except for you.
I haven't played it at all. We talked about this, Peter. You forget everything, don't you?
Oh, I'm confusing that with Vampire Survivors.
That's a great game. And I haven't moved on from that. It's fantastic. Everyone should play it. It's like $1. Don't spend your money here. This is good marketing. It always works out for me. Never give Peter money. Go buy Vampire Survivors. It can run on a frickin' calculator probably. It's made out of Java, not the coffee, the language.
No, I'm made out of Java the coffee.
Java the coffee sounds like something from Spaceballs 2. Electric.
It does, it really does. Well, how wonderful. This I really do need to write a note to myself to make sure that song is shorter.
I'll remind you tomorrow.
Perfect. Great. Thank you all. Thank you. Delightful. So those are our 4 responses.
Please clap.
It worked. Marketing.
Thank you, Jeb.
I would not drink Java the coffee. I would rather not. Yeah.
You would eat Pizza the Hut.
In a second. You wouldn't even have to pay me. Guy, it's a freaking pile of melted pepperoni and cheese. What are you doing? I'm Italian. It's like it's
Ba-da-boop.
yeah, bababoo, babada.
Boobity bob.
Yeah, it's
Bigoli.
Gabagool.
yeah.
Faith Lou, yeah, the balloons are being rebooted as we switch from one chatbot to another. So that's why you have 2 different balloon currency amounts. Bobbity boo.
No, I'm censoring myself again.
Okay, great. Let's look at some results. We have inside a quesadilla with a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Nate, I'm a bit
I
surprised.
didn't want to talk about it.
Kluver is proud of you, though. 6 votes. Nicely done. Cajun style, hashtag burnt. Nicely done, Brianna. Got you 5 votes. I'm so pleased. I wasn't sure that was going to get any votes because that's a much stronger bid over on Joyful's channel.
There's a lot of Joyful fans here, unfortunately. Yes. Not that they're here, but they've liked me. I love you all, but like Jesus is going to be like, Mark, really?
Yeah, really? I mean,
you guys are better than that.
Like Game of Favorites game without Peter being the butt of a joke. #rare. Connor bringing up butts again. Interesting.
That wasn't me.
No, that was me.
Well, that was
bringing up butts. I was trying to cash in on the butts.
I've
been framed.
You're absolutely right. Connor, maybe I just confuse you with other people all the time. Like maybe it's
I am forgettable. Yes.
Because I keep calling you Kevin. Do I ever call Kevin Connor?
No.
Do I even look like Jacob?
No, absolutely not.
Like I have beard, he has no beard. He had hair, I have no hair.
They're both bipedal.
What?
They're both what?
Bipedal.
Oh yeah.
So they got
both humans.
Both humans.
Featherless bipedals, yes.
That's true. Yeah. You have a lot in common. You understand. Yeah. Listen. It's hard to keep people straight.
I assume you both constantly breathe oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Right?
No.
You both speak English. Listen.
Jacob's saying no. He does it differently. He's got gills on his feet. We just can't see.
All right, Jacob got
so gross.
Whoa. Jacob has 4 votes. Honestly, I expected more votes for making fun of me, but all right. I guess not. Vampire Slayer wins the round, coming to us from the real Connor. 8 votes. Very well done all around. The steak pun is pretty good. Okay, I'll all right, fine. Chat, you can like that one. Absolute crazy. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and see what that does to the scoreboard. Ooh. We've got Jacob at 42.8. Brianna's at 54 even. Nate is at 72.2. And Connor's still in the lead with 90.6. This is round 5. We're about to run into round 6. There's only 2 more rounds at this point. So I don't know. It's just a big moment.
Not comfortable, but a little bit of Lebensraum is good.
It's okay. We're in the only rounds that count.
Lebensraum?
Lebensraum.
Living space. Never mind, it's a history joke. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Did you get it?
A little bit of a dark history joke, but yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's my history guy.
We can explain it off air. It's fine.
Okay. After the show, we can talk about math and history.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I will talk about history.
I'm staying on this video call until you kick me off now.
All right. How to be a good grill master. Now, this is a question that every person who's aspiring to be a grill master wants to know the answer to, because it just feels like so many people are mastering their grills. And, they just make it look so natural. It's a bit intimidating. So I think just making the question a bit more anonymous so that anybody can glean these words of wisdom from our 4 highly qualified contestants, and specifically not Mark.
I'm just sitting here, man.
I know, right? That was your mistake. What is it? Bear Grylls. All right. Thank you, Couch Loop Crazy. How to be a good grill master. Responsible for what is don't be a woman. # leave the grilling to the men. I don't know what's more daring, the response or how long the hashtag is.
How are we still alive?
I don't know. All right. Gentlemen, I hope for your sakes that Brianna wrote that one. Response number 2.
Quiet.
First, click your tongs twice. # technique. Now, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Can't pick up tongs without clicking them twice. I've tried. It doesn't work. You have to. Response number 3. 2 years of extra college after getting your grill bachelor's. # study up. That's great. Yeah, I'm going to grad school for the grill. Lawyers have their bar. We have the grill. Response number 4. Overthrow the host and bring your biggest hashtag spatula. Excuse me.
That's all I have to do. I got one.
What?
Bring it out. Bring it out. Let's see.
Speak softly and carry a big spatula.
That's a Teddy Roosevelt reference right there. Don't you
That's
know
a
that?
history joke right there.
I do know that one. I'm also realizing, thank you, Council of Crazy. I'm also realizing that I saw the word host and automatically assumed you were talking about me, not the host of the barbecue. Hello, Fused. It's good to see you.
It is Peter. Tony. He's here. Peter's here.
Hey, totally P-Tony here. Yeah, as opposed to P-Tony, but different. I'm the real P-Tony. Don't listen to these imposters out there.
Now you're making me wonder what the tactical significance of a spatula could be in hosting Game of Favorites.
We'll find out next week.
Listen, if we do Game of Favorites on stage, keeping contestants in line would be much easier with the spatula. You know, like go back to the South Korean game. With the slapping, that just Peter,
know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is the live audience around? Live studio audience?
They're a lot smaller than last time.
Yeah.
I have not noticed them. Much more subdued.
Hey, live audience, do you want to scream real loud? Are they just right there?
They should be upstairs.
Oh, they're upstairs.
There's
actually this is actually a golf style Game of Favorites, and the goal is to have the lowest amount of points.
Yes.
You can't tell me that now.
I agree.
You also can't tell me that now.
Heard them, right?
Peter, are you pulling a fast one on me again?
Connor, no, I mean,
Peter, I cannot be your guinea pig every time you introduce a new.
Listen, Connor, for what it's worth, Nate can say that, and it has no weight.
Wait, chat bits. Do we got bits to confirm that this is now the rule?
Can I say that?
Peter,
if folks want to aspire for 4th place.
There you go.
Will the real P. Tony please stand up?
No!
Well, now everyone knows. For 6 years, this bit's been going.
Did you hear them scream?
Lowest
number of points.
I'm across town at the hotel. I'm going to scream real loud. Listen. If you think that 4th place is a better number because it's bigger, or smaller, whatever you want to tell yourself about what it means to be a winner. What I will say is whoever has the most points is the person that I will say, good job, brother, to. But, whatever helps you sleep at night.
What about the top 5?
The top 5 of today's contestants?
Yeah.
Hey, results! I forgot to close votes, but they're closed now. Brianna, don't be a woman. Oh, we're safe. Phew. Oh, that was a close one.
I mean, I just exist. I'm here for it.
Luke correctly identified that I was having flashbacks as soon as that came up to the PowerPoint night.
So good.
It was like, this is my personal nightmare.
Yeah, had to be there or not be there, one of the two. Don't be a woman comes to us from Brianna, who is in fact a woman. So I didn't say this. Brianna said this. Just make this real clear. Great. 7 votes. Very well done. Very, very well done. Connor, first, click your tongs twice. That's an expert response. Very well done. Wins the round. 11 votes. Hashtag technique. Yes. Good. Response number 3, 2 years of extra college after getting your grill bachelor's. Only 1 vote. Surprised me. I liked that pun. And response number 4 comes to us from Nate. Overthrow the host and bring your biggest spatula. Very well done. Got you 3 votes. Let's see what that does to the scoreboard.
There's a bit. I'm censoring myself a lot the last few rounds. You should be very grateful.
I know. You're much more subdued here than on your own channel. I think
it's better that way.
Yeah. If you want to hear joyful, slightly more unfiltered, I don't recommend it. However, I will enable you.
I don't recommend it, but I will enable it. That's I'll take it.
Can you explain to me the difference between being more unfiltered and less filtered?
Peter, can you explain something for us?
No, I cannot. That's a great
Here's
question.
what I was gonna say. Could you explain to Brianna what is a woman?
I don't think anybody
Cecily,
knows the
can you help us
answer
out
to
here?
that one. Shoot, we're out of
Is
luck.
Cecily still in the chat?
That's what I was gonna say.
This is really funny. I like that one. But you're right. I'm not sure if I don't know how far we want to go into that. All right, we've got Jacob at 48.4. We've got Nate at 89.2. Brianna has taken second place at 95 even, and Connor in the lead with
Can he
153.9.
be caught?
Yeah, I mean, what if we got rated by Bearded Blevins
Hoping it's right.
and us and Jacob? You could get 100 votes. Like that would be 800
I
points.
have enough points to trigger a raid,
Make me
and you'd have
nervous.
to shave your head.
Yeah, Cecily can send us a PowerPoint. We're covered.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. We'll learn about women. What a
Send
world.
that PowerPoint to Newman centers across the country.
You know what? I will not stop you. Which diocese / state / country are you repping? Which one are you repping?
I can't say. This is a list. So you have a list here. That is.
Yeah. There's a list. You have to put in a real thing.
That's the real one.
Yeah, I think it might be in France or somewhere in Africa. It's, but I'm pretty sure it's French, a French name. That one surprised me too. Yeah, good. Cassasset, pretty sure hashtag ooh is not a real diocese. But I would love it to be.
No, he's singing a song.
Oh.
He's singing a song.
Ooh, hashtag I wanna take ya.
Yeah. Or I like to say ooh. Ooh. That's a Florida song or Florida man song.
Bermuda is a diocese. Is Bahamas?
No, I don't think Bahama will get you anything. Probably.
What about St. Thomas?
There's probably a St. Thomas diocese of some sort. I don't know.
Is it
I
next?
noticed you can't do an art.
Oh, I bet there's.
You can do Antarctica.
Did I misspell it? I misspelled it.
Yeah, there's a C between the R and the T. Cool. What should I put in? We're in
not
the
where you're
Pittsburgh
at.
diocese, aren't we? We're not?
It's okay. We've had this conversation.
I can change it. Where are we?
Too late.
Hearts broken.
How about
Friendship torn asunder.
In the basement.
Yes.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
the diocese of the basement.
Where no one can hear me scream.
Yeah, is that where
Why
we
do
are?
you have to spoil it?
I'm just trying to figure out where I am.
No, we're in Erie. Erie.
Oh.
Oh, Erie, Pennsylvania. I know. Yeah.
Oh.
We're actually closer to Pittsburgh than Erie, but we're in the diocese of Erie.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. All right, cool. Well, hello to Wisconsin, Texas, St. Augustine, Seattle, Pyongyang. I don't believe you. That's a shout out to the South Korean bit, I think. Portland and Oregon, New Orleans, Marone, Florida, Detroit, Brooklyn. Oh, who's this coming up?
Canada.
Canada, we love Canada. Bermuda, West Virginia twice, North Carolina twice, Iowa twice, and Erie twice. Very nice, all around. Faithaloo has asked me to scream. Should I mute myself for this scream?
What's that?
Should I mute myself for this scream?
No, I want you to do it, and I want my dogs to go crazy. Say hi.
Oh, say hello really loud.
Hi!
Oh,
Yeah, that ain't good.
Not quite like
you gotta
that.
be like this. Hello. No, they're sleeping. My dogs go crazy if you
Faithful
say
heard
it.
She heard it.
Hello!
There you go.
My dogs
Let's
bark
let
when
sleeping
people say
dogs.
hi.
Excellent. All right, our final round. Oh, hello, Providence. Just in the nick of time.
It's a good thing.
We do like Providence.
It's nice to have.
Would be lost without Providence. Let's be real. All right. How good is potato salad? Okay. Listen. This is.
I fed you so many potatoes, and it was such a point of frustration for Yenza.
I know.
Dare bring this prompt up?
Hold on. When you say
Potatoes.
so many potatoes, like when I first got here, I think we had potatoes 2, maybe 3 days in a row.
Yes.
And I don't
That's
think
a lot of days.
Is that a complaint?
But
Sure.
that's probably all you had. That's all Mark fed
we
you.
haven't had
I think
potatoes
that was
since
the
then.
issue.
I haven't had a potato since then. So we're talking 2 or 3
Because
potatoes.
I'm back and I'm able to cook for you guys.
Listen, a
So,
potato.
Mark, when you're cooking
Helpless.
What are you
potatoes-
talking about? Mark cooks pizza today.
I'm offended.
Literally was like, hey babe, can you take care of dinner tonight? I have a lot going on, being on the show and everything. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll order pizza.
Take care of it.
It's true.
何お前はもう死んでいる。
A quarter acre of potatoes
Thank
can
you
feed
for
a
feeding
family
them,
of 4
Brianna.
for a year. Okay, that's just the facts.
Yeah, absolutely. Potatoes are great. I'm not complaining.
Yenza goes, that's horrible. It's not even unless they were sweet potatoes. He's like, well, they were. She's like, oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
What I've gotten from the last round combined with this
headphones.
conversation is that the most manly meal you can have is grilled potatoes.
What's that?
Grilled potatoes are pretty
Grilled
good.
potatoes
Can
are
grill potatoes.
Whenever I go out and get go to Applebee's or something like that, I always get a steak with mashed potatoes and French fries because
Ooh.
Mashed
need
potatoes
more.
and French fries.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
they always want to give you like some sort of green beans or some vegetable. I'm like, no, just give me more potatoes.
Oh, I do like green beans though. Okay, question for you.
Yeah,
How
I
do
will
you
be
like malt vinegar on your fries?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Haven't had it.
That's a big thing in Pittsburgh.
何
Yes.
all
お
right.
前は
Everyone
も
who
う死
said
んでい
yes,
る。
congratulations, you won tonight's show. The rest of you,
What did I win?
tonight's show, congratulations.
I won?
Well,
Yeah, you won.
give me some
You
with
would
malt,
make-
salt and malt vinegar on it. And I will let
Connor
you know.
Connor hasn't lost yet, but he also hasn't won. He is currently in limbo or purgatory. You can take
Patches. You're in patches.
your pick. You're in
That's
patches.
why it's so white. because
Patches
it's
has
white.
consumed you.
Patches is like Mahjong Boo, technically. You ever Dragon Ball Z Mahjong Boo?
No, I haven't seen
Anyone?
it.
No.
All right, let's read some responses. We've got how good is potato salad? Response number 1 is let's say an Irish goodbye to this side dish. Hashtag potato famine. Oh man. Oh no.
It's just truth. It's
we don't have time to unpack all that, but clearly whoever wrote that response knows the history behind that phrase. That's beautiful. Great. I'm very happy for you.
Matt Pack is right. We're glad Irish Jacob isn't here
Yeah, you wouldn't be a fan of that.
in this moment. Otherwise, miss him in this moment.
Yes. Thank you, Council of Crazy. Response number 2 is better than coleslaw, worse than mac and cheese. Hashtag mac and cheese. Listen, but have you put apples in your coleslaw? Because coleslaw with apples.
That's actually a popular thing to add to a lot of picnic type foods.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Why is this vibrating?
What?
Never mind.
Now you make me nervous. Response number 3 is everything is better with. I think that's supposed to be bacon, but bacon is pretty funny. Everything is better with bacon. You know, when you call out into the world with a distress call, everything is better when people know you are in pain. Hashtag German style. That's how I live my life. And I am German, so that all comes together. Everything is better with a cry for help.
It's true. You should hear him in Might. I don't know if he knows it, but
I don't. I didn't realize I cried for help at night.
we get it on the video camera.
Oh, good. Oh, just have bacon in a German accent. Yeah. It's culture. Response number 4. As a potato.
Peter, mayhaps?
Thank you, Council. As a potato, mediocre. As a salad, fantastic. Hashtag perspective. That is smart. That is smart. Like someone once told me, putting broccoli on your salad, not on your salad, putting broccoli on your pizza. You could look at that and be like, that kind of ruins the pizza. Or you could look at that and be like, well, that's an excellent way to eat broccoli.
True.
It's like
Not a fan.
just putting pizza on your broccoli. That's
I'm a
better.
really big fan of putting the broccoli in the eggs like Yenza did for GoffCon.
Yeah.
That was.
I mean, I was gonna say you
top-notch.
can just
Jens,
make a
a
cheese
shout out
sauce
for
with your
that.
broccoli. Achieve the same effect.
I can think of a lot of other ways to make your broccoli better than having to put it on your pizza.
Honestly, I just like broccoli on pizza.
I do
Broccoli
too,
pizza. I actually like. I like it. I do. I don't expect anyone else to agree with that, but it's not that bad.
I don't mind, actually. I eat a lot of vegetables. The key to eating any vegetable and making it good is adding olive oil and garlic. Yeah,
Olive oil.
Here's some olive oil and just flick it in your pan and boom. Saute
There's
away.
a door dance.
It is extremely greasy. Right now. It's oh man, it's very big, man.
All right, we've got a door dance real quick. This is chat. So you have some extra moments to get in your last votes.
To dance on.
Should I turn?
Yeah, we'll have to turn it.
Can I turn it?
Yeah, you can turn it.
Does it turn?
No, you have to turn the whole base and all that. Oh,
I could just point.
oh that's true. Yeah, you can. Do you want to just hold the camera?
Here we go.
I'm getting old.
He is getting old.
I'm glad that door dance keeps getting more expensive.
This is what they pay for.
Sad. I feel so bad.
My dogs right now are sad for you.
They look at me like, what the heck are you doing?
They're gonna come after you.
I've never been more self-conscious about the door dance.
It's very quiet.
I couldn't let us go through an episode without a door dance. Like it had
Never
to happen.
witnessed that before.
And say whatever we want because they'll all be muted on YouTube.
Yep, that will also be muted too. We have
That
experience
song
there.
gets me hyped, man.
Isn't it
I'm
great?
ready to
The
go.
crab rave?
Yeah, I'm. That's the crab rave.
Yeah, that's the crab
No,
rave.
That's from the crab.
Oh no, that's the coffin dance.
Yeah. That
Wait, is the crab rave on there?
There is a crab rave somewhere too. Yeah.
that gets
So are
me.
all the sound effects bits now?
Yeah, that's been the case for a bit.
Pay to play.
Yeah, I think
So
I
would
did
you-
that like a year ago.
Would you rather spend your money gaining votes or crab raving?
Both and.
You know, I'll probably code it so that it knows so that you can do both. You can do both. You can. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. Let's close the votes. Listen. We're getting dangerously close to math.
Yeah. And
Yeah, and we
Right
don't
in
want
the air.
we don't want Jensen to get mad at us and send us more bits to yell at us.
that reminds us, Yenza, we're supposed to text you just to let you know that we did feed Peter this week, so we'll get on that. She asks us. She sends us private messages and just wants to know if you're okay.
Who is this we feeding him?
It's a good point. She wants to make sure my wife is feeding you.
Well, so the way
The one time she made
the
you
way
go
that you
milk,
get the
made-
food
yeah.
is with that paper thing.
Oh, that stuff that Mark gives me as an allowance every week.
yeah, exactly.
Hashtag eTrad. Yeah, I mean, it works out. You know, it's nice too.
You
Since
did make the Italian sausages on Monday night.
I forgot about that.
Thank-
And what I
thank you
do
for
is
that.
I typically take the money and I wipe it on my forehead first, and then put it on her, and it's sticky, so then she won't lose it. Because
I hate that
Women
image.
lose things too.
that's what I was thinking. Oh, everyone's gone.
Yenza is worried. Yep. Yenza, I'm still alive. I'm well fed. I'm fine. I
Are
promise
you
you.
hydrated?
You're blink twice if blink
ish.
3 times if you are being forced to say that.
You're telling me that if I'm not being forced, then I only have 2 blinks for the rest of the show. Is that what you're telling me?
Correct.
I don't know
Blink
if I
3
agree to these terms.
Blink 3 times if you're being forced to say that you are healthy.
I'm not blinking. Let's see our results. I have to get through the show really quick now. Let's say an Irish goodbye to the side dish. Hashtag potato famine comes to us from Brianna. Wins the round with 7 votes.
That reference to the acres, like a quarter acre of potatoes could feed a family of 4 for a year. I learned that in history class, and that's why the potato famine was so bad, because that's how they all lived. See?
Yeah.
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 Better better than coleslaw, worse than mac and cheese comes from Connor, second place in the round with 6 votes. Is it enough to hold on to his lead? Everything is better with Beacon.
My dyslexia had to pop out eventually.
Listen,
Not doing the math, but yes.
Listen, I enjoyed that one. The cry for help was fun to talk about. But I'm okay, Nate. I promise. I'm not being forced to say anything.
Nothing. Everything's fine.
4 votes for Jacob. As a potato, mediocre. As a salad, fantastic. Comes to us from Nate. Nicely done. Got you 4 votes as well. Let's see what that does to the scoreboard. We have Jacob at 80.8, Nate at 121.2, Brianna at 152.2, and Connor wins the show with 202.3 points. Connor, you won! Good job, brother!
That was very loud.
Cool. Sweet. We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, put that away.
What are you thanking me for?
Just, you're good job.
Thanks.
Everyone give Peter encouragement. And Connor, first and foremost.
They do good, Dad.
You did great.
I'm proud of you.
You did great. All right. Well, super. I suppose. Yeah. That was fun. Welcome to Game of Favorites, to the friendly balloon historian, classic meme historian, Astioth, Kai Kairos, Tucker 10, Square Rock, and Starfire 11 Lily. I hope you all had a fantastic first episode. Hi, puppers.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
That's true yet.
There's
There's a person. We also have Nani Brianna's favorite. Wait.
What?
You voted for your wife every single round.
Yes.
You just knew her responses.
Yes.
Wow, well done.
Wait, can't he see the spreadsheets?
No. I don't have them.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
I still don't want to touch your hand.
Okay.
When you're married for a long time, Peter, unfortunately,
You understand each other's-
Unfortunately, you get to know each other.
Honestly, it is uncanny the amount of times that we do, in fact, know exactly what we're
Complete each
thinking.
other's sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's
No.
Unfortunately, marriage is easier when you don't know each other at all.
Yeah, honestly, I saw someone say in the chat that we're like relationship goals, and Brianna was right to say you have extremely low standards. They could get a little bit lower, but at that point, you'd just be finding 2 random people in the street and be like, yeah, they did a good job. They don't even know each other.
Well, how fun. That's very fun. And congrats to Connor's winner team, Matt Pack, TC, Dan, Square Rock, Thy Fate,
team.
Yuha, Steve Dudesy, Majora, Popular Inside Joke Wrestler, Blue Penguin Developer, Royal Meme Wrestler, Council of Crazy. Y'all picked a winner. And let's check out that beautiful little Rolodex thing. Isn't that fun?
I know what you want me to ask or say.
Did
you program that?
I did program that.
Yeah.
Aw. Isn't that nice? This is so nice.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, Peter. I know that people like to think I just beat him down constantly, and that's theoretically true.
Physically, that is true, but metaphorically, you build him up.
There are moments, and that's the thing. Like, I tell this to Brianna all the time. If I set my expectations low with her, like, hey, maybe I'll take you out. But then one day I'm like, Taco Bell? Boom, right away, I'm the greatest thing in the world. And that's my advice. Low expectations, and then just go a little bit over them.
NANI?! 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 お前はもう死んでいる。
This has been Words of Wisdom from Mark, the consultant. Oh, delightful. This has been a fantastically fun show. And look how we finished on time. Just want to point that out.
So
Look,
many things I want to clip.
look at that. Look at that. You thought we were running late, but I am like a wizard, always on time. Something. Thank you, Gandalf.
That's Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lion King. Lion
Do a
King.
time limit?
That's the Lion King, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically,
Just like the Lion King.
yeah.
Everything under the staircase is yours, Harry.
Everything. Oh, how generous. Yay. You can find all these folks on various social medias. The best way to find Nate is probably Twitter. Twitter is a good place to find him. Connor is also on the Twitters. Jacob, Instagram with his art. Brianna on Joyful's Twitch, especially on Sundays. I think like this past few weeks has been hectic,
She's
but you guys
busy, and I'm a lazy Italian.
Theoretically, they regularly do music
It's
episodes.
every other week is the schedule. It's just been hard with summer vacations, and she's got a lot going on in the summer, and I'm just at the beach.
Consultants, am I right?
It's true.
So many nannies tonight. 11 nannies tonight. That's incredible.
A lot of nannies.
Is Rainbow
That's what
here?
happens when the door dance gets more expensive.
That's true. It's pretty expensive now, isn't it? How much is
I
it?
am just so impressed by that rotating Rolodex of names. Did you do that?
I did do
Oh,
that.
that's really great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. We could just look at it for a moment. Just enjoy.
Yeah. Like a wizard.
Thank you.
I don't know what that's a clip of, but there are things in this show I want to go back and clip before everything's canceled.
That sounds wise. All right. There's I don't have.
You're out?
I don't know. Yeah.
You drank all of that?
何お前
Yeah, it
は
was a
も
drink.
う死んでいる。
There's a tiny bit left.
Yenza.
Aww. Excellent. Chat, you are all wonderful. It's been great having you. And yeah, I don't know what to say beyond that, except that we'll have another show next week. Should be a great time. I'm excited for it. We have 3 cast members selected and still working on invites for the 4th. But it's shaping up to be a great crew. So as long as the 4th cast member doesn't completely sabotage us, I think it's going to be a fun time.
Just don't pick me.
Yeah.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah. I think it is.
No. It's not a challenge. It's not a challenge.
Kevin, we miss you too. I mean, I miss you. I can't speak for my wife, but she probably misses you more than me. I mean,
I was just responding in chat.
Aw.
And we miss him.
like she misses you more than she misses me. Not I.
Well, she can't miss
What?
you. You guys live in the same house.
That's what I'm saying. So technically, that's a true statement.
Yeah.
We're like around each other all the time because we both work from home too.
Yeah.
It's
Well, she works from home.
they're
I'm a consultant.
really interesting.
I just give advice and then. See,
All right. We're gonna roll credits. I'm excited for next week, guys. Y'all are delightful. Also on Monday, the edit from episode 216 is finally going live on YouTube. So I'm excited for that. If you want to watch that, of course,
Peter, do we know who's on the episode next week?
we know 3 people that are on the episode next week. Tell you what, I can tell you.
I just thought this would be a good plug.
Yes, I can tell you the 3.
Or tease.
So far, we've got Alec, Hannah Jo, and Rachel. This should be a really good group. I'm pretty excited. It's been a minute since we've
Alec
had.
and I are bros.
Yeah. It's a good crew. It's a real good crew.
I miss everyone, even the people I haven't met in person. So Jacob, I miss you. If you ever find yourself on Route 80 going west and you need a place to stay, and you're in Clarion, I will gladly recommend a hotel for you. You can stay with us.
You would say I don't drive, so if I'm ever on that road, like I'll be walking.
Well, we'll pick you up. Well, my wife will pick you up. I don't have a car right now. Consultants.
The bus makes it all the way to State College, and
There
then
you
you
go.
got to hitchike from there to Clarion.
It's
but,
not that rough.
It's doable.
Yeah, it's very doable.
Like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
2 hours.
Interesting. I think
Within Proclaimers distance.
You know what? That's a song.
that is
Actually,
Speaking of songs,
can I say something real quick? So this is kind of a thing. The next music night we have, which isn't this coming Sunday, but maybe the Sunday after it, maybe it's an 80s night.
Okay, I was bracing myself. That's not too bad.
What? Jeez, Peter, come on.
Just you want to say something? I brace myself. I've learned. It's kind of like Pavlov's dogs,
yeah.
you know, the bell and they salivate. You talk and I cringe. That's
My mission's achieved. Yeah.
proud of you. All right, let's roll some credits. Chat, you have been delightful. It's been really good having you all here. K-Max, you came just as we're closing, but it's good to see you. Thank you so much for all the bits. Council of Crazy, King Yenza, Thy Fate, Oremus, TC, and Faithy Mom. You all are so kind. Thank you to our mods, Council of Crazy and Mr. Balloons, and also thank you for the subscriptions, Thy Fate, Two Beverages, Faithaloo, Steve Ducey, Yuha, and MapHack. Shout out also to our patrons, all of them, but to name a few, Kevin, Carl, Nick, William, Kylie, Satsy, Gabe, Jacob, Xavier, and Yenza. And viewers, hey, thanks for hanging out. I got through the credits much faster than the song this week, huh? Connor, would you like to do the sign off?
I would love to, but just as a side note, real quick, my parents do not understand Game of Favorites at all. But my dad smokes a lot of meats, and I just got a text from him saying that he really liked my responses. So
Yeah, Connor's dad! That makes me happy.
He made his dad proud.
Maybe you'll do that one day.
I was gonna say the same thing. Dang damn it.
See?
Connor, take it away.
God bless and ciao.